Okay, so it is cold and it is rainy and it's windy. So today we're gonna make a comfort food. We're gonna make chicken and dumplings. So I put in a couple tablespoons of butter in the pot, and this is, well, it's hard. I got a glare right here, so I don't know if you could really see. Let's see. Well, here's some onions. A little over a third cup. So we're gonna put these in, and we're just gonna let these cook for just a few minutes and get them nice and soft. Now, this recipe I'm gonna show you is going to be so simple. We don't have to worry about a roux or anything. And it will taste like you cooked this for hours. It is so delicious. Okay, and so to the onions, I'm going to add the mixed vegetable. And it's the kind that, you know, if I wanted to microwave the whole bag, I could. It's the Steam Fresh. And I'm going to add just half of the bag. And so to this, I'm going to add some garlic powder. Not much, just a little bit of everything. Probably not even a teaspoon. And some onion powder. And some Italian seasoning, because instead of putting, you know, thyme and sage, all the separate ones, just gonna add this. It'll give all the good flavors in here. I'll mix this up. And now I'm gonna add a 14-ounce can of some chicken broth. So now I'm going to add a can of cream of celery soup and 1 can of cream of chicken soup. And we're going to get this till it comes up to like a simmer, and we're going to check for the thickness after the soup gets all mixed in here. Some people like this thick, some like it more soupy. So we're going to have to see the consistency after all this kind of melts in with the broth and the vegetables. And we'll mix this all up. So we'll let this kind of simmer for about 15 minutes. Okay, this looks perfect to me. Just a real nice consistency. It's kind of, it's not too watery and it's not too thick. Looks perfect. So now you can taste test it and see if you need any more spices. So now we're going to add the chicken. And I have about 2 cups of chicken here. And I cooked this morning. But you can, you know, use rotisserie chicken, leftover chicken, whatever you want. So we're going to mix this in here. And then we're going to let this simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to go over and we're going to make the dumplings. This smells so delicious. It is so simple. You will have dinner on the table in no time. Okay, so while that's simmering, we're going to make the dumplings. So I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to add some garlic, just like a teaspoon. Some more of the Italian seasoning. And some parsley. And a little bit of salt. We'll mix this all up. And I'm going to start with 2/3 cup of milk. And you don't want to overbeat this. You just kind of want it to be all mixed up, but yet you don't want to stir it real vigorously. I'm just folding them kind of over just to get all the flour from the bottom. Okay, so back to the stove. And this is looking so good. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit while I add the dumplings. So I have my ice cream scooper. It's the big one. So I'm just going to scoop some some of the dumplings. Or you could just use 2 spoons and just, you know, do it that way. And if you have, if you make it and you add too much, if you're making a really big pot, you just double everything I say. But if you have it too watery or you want it thicker, these dumplings will make it nice and thick. And if it gets too thick, you can add some milk to it or some more broth. And if you like a lot of them, you can use a small ice cream scooper. Okay, there they are. We're going to put the lid on them and let them cook for about 20 minutes. Okay, these chicken and dumplings are done. And look at this, looks fantastic. I mean, this meal, look at how nice this is. Just so perfect. And this meal, you can have it done like, you know, 45 minutes at the most. It is so easy. And like I said, you serve this and people will think that you have cooked this for hours. It is so delicious. And if you want it thinner, just add some milk or some more broth. So let's scoop some of this in. Look at that. So nice, so rich. The perfect comfort food. You can't ask for anything better than this on a cold winter's day. Look at that. Well, I sure hope that you will try this. And I know that anybody that has it will absolutely love it. You could put some parsley, sprinkle a little parsley on top. We'll see you next time.